Welcome everybody! Oh, I left this on so you can hear the satisfying ASMR while ASMR enters chat. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for this. It gives me the tingles. Delightful. All right, reverb be gone, music back. Hi, how's it going? Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome in for Tesno, Hedges, Acadadora, TMK, Matt, Chris, I saw that we put in Ophelia. I can totally do that for you. I'd love to. For Dark Trojan, it's so nice to see you consistently lately. I really appreciate you since you found the channel, just being a part of our little hangout. Thank you. How are you today? Yeah, and I was very much so on time and not late, as I've never been late in my entire life, ever. For Vahike over on YouTube, welcome. So I do kind of have a reason that I was late. Everything's fine. Don't worry, your beautiful hearts and souls. But as you could, did I change the title? I don't think I've changed the title since Monday. No, I haven't. Okay. So I've been saying how I've been feeling a wee bit sick. There was something else going on that I was hoping would get better, and it did not. So, again, nothing serious, don't worry. I had an abscess, which is essentially, it's when your skin gets like a bacterial infection, and basically a lump forms. And oftentimes you can just put a hot compression on it and it will go away. But she didn't go away. She blossomed, she grew, she overtook, and then she really hurt, like really bad. I'm very grateful for many reasons for my sister, one of which being that she is a nurse practitioner. And so I texted her a picture and I was like, should I do something about this? And she went, yep. And so I was driving around to urgent care clinics. No one was able to take care of it. And I got the first doctor's appointment I could get, which was this morning at 7:30. So I woke up early. Feels like it's like 6 p.m. But they looked at it and they were like, it's gotten to the point where we can't, not that they can't, but they would prefer not to drain it. And we're just going to see if antibiotics work. I feel like I can't put this arm down all the way. It's here. It's like right by my armpit. But I'm just keeping an eye on it. I know what to look out for. The main symptom is a fever. And if that spikes, then I gotta go somewhere. But I've been consistent at a healthy temperature for the entirety of the day as well as yesterday. But it's contributing to why I've been feeling sick this week. I'm not gonna lie, part of me was like, I just want to cancel stream and like relax, but I tried relaxing on the couch for 2 hours and that was not going well. So I really appreciate having you guys to help distract me. And don't worry, I promise if at any point if I'm feeling like my body is like, stop, I will listen to it. I almost did a game stream, but I do want to play music today. I've been having so much fun playing music on stream lately. And yesterday, I did finish my first ever Silk Song transcription. We learned an epic battle-esque tune called Strive. It's really freaking fast and high, so I don't know if I'm even going to be able to sight read it. I haven't tried to play it yet. But maybe I can go through it like slowly with you guys and then try with the track. For Kevin, thank you, and Thundrillium, thank you so much. Thank you for 48 months. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And please let me know if there is something that I can play for you. I would love to. For Usa, thank you. And welcome, Tesno. ASMR TMK. For Steves. I hope everyone's doing well. And again, for myself, everything is totally fine. It's just something that I need to monitor. But it was just a little bit of a stressful evening yesterday, just like driving to urgent cares. And, you know, it's never fun going to the doctor. I feel like especially when you get older too, it's just like, ooh, ooh. And they ask you all these questions about like, are you taking care of yourself properly? And you want to, at least me, I'm a people pleaser. So I want to like say all the right things. So whenever I admit to something, I'm like, oh, I failed the test. The teacher's mad at me. But yeah, I'm just grateful that I was able to find someone. I actually like this new doctor so much. I was like, I kind of want to make her my primary care doctor. She was really nice. But yeah, that's what's going on. I have this thing happening under my left arm, and it hurts. I can't rest my arm at my side, and it is causing some discomfort in general, and it's partially why I've been feeling sick. But I've just started the 7-day journey of probiotics, and I already scheduled an appointment for Monday if things don't get better. So I am well taken care of. And of course, I also have my sister, whom at any time I can call, and she's super knowledgeable and well-versed in this field. So yeah. Oh, I'm so mad at the weather. I've been craving a rainstorm so bad, and it just started, but I can't sit and watch moody true crime documentaries or play Expedition 33 while it's raining, and that would be so great. Okay. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, please don't spoil it in case someone else wants to. And this is obviously very niche. I know I might be talking to myself on this. But has anyone seen that documentary on Netflix, High School Catfish? I guess it's been like in the top 10 recently. And I heard it had a crazy twist, so I watched it. And girl, that twist. I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God. I have feelings about it. But if you don't enjoy kind of dark or upsetting true crime documentaries, like it's not like a murder or anything like that, nothing like that. It's more like a harassment campaign. But if that's not your thing, don't look into it. It's not worth your time. It's not crazy. Like, you could read the synopsis and it wouldn't hurt you, but I think watching and going on the journey and reading everything. Sing One Direction song? I don't know any of those. Hey, Danny. Yeah, I actually don't think I've ever listened to One Direction once. I was too busy listening to the OST to Twilight Princess. So do with that what you might, what you will. We have rain every second day. Honestly, that seems like delightful for me. I was actually talking with the woman who checked me in at the doctor's this morning. She was talking about how her favorite time of the year is over. And I was like, oh, like vacation? She was like, just summer. And I was like, girl, it's so hot. How can you say that? I'm dying. I hate this. She's like, oh, you're one of those fall winter ones, aren't you? And I was like, yeah. Well, the winter I do love, but I freaking hate, which I know a lot of us do, daylight savings time. When I have to have the day go dark at 5 p.m., it's not good for me up here. It's not a good feeling time. I don't enjoy it. But fall, perfect. Love fall. Very excited for that. So for today, obviously, you know, like I said, I don't want to feel like I'm preying on your emotions by talking about the being sick thing. Like, I'm totally fine, totally fine. The only reason I bring it up is I don't know how I'll feel about singing today. I tried singing one last song last stream, and that's like what pushed me over the edge. I'm gonna do Ophelia is a good one for my range. It's comfortable. And I'm just going to gauge it as we go. But at some point, I might close the requests. But I do want to try. We are friends. You're not preying on emotions by existing. That made my eyes tingle like they're going to well up for a second. But I'm going to hold it together because we're not past 20 minutes of streaming. But Hedges, thank you. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate you. The only thing that frustrated me at the doctor, and it's not their fault, it's happened the last like 4 places I've gone to that require like when they put that heartbeat monitor on your arm, they're like, your heart rate's kind of high. And I'm like, I know, I have like diagnosed really bad anxiety. And, you know, then they understand and like then it's totally fine. But I hate explaining that every time. I just feel so dumb and sounding like someone who's just making excuses and like making something up. But But I'm like, no, it's a thing, I promise. Just look at the psychiatrist. No, just please stop telling me about that. I know. And they're like, well, are you nervous now? As I'm sitting in a doctor's office, and I'm like, yes. It's like, why are you nervous? I'm like, well, I have this thing on my arm that you might have to cut open right now, and that's stressing me out. But we're gonna see. We might not have to do that. We're gonna try antibiotics and just check it on Monday. Well, my blood pressure, thankfully, very, very good. They said I have like runner's blood pressure, which felt good to hear because I have been working out a lot more this year. It was just my actual resting heart rate was just high, but I don't think it's always like that. I think I just get nervous when I start having myself be analyzed and being like, oh, am I gonna be normal? Is this what normal's like? I don't know how to normal. Is this good? Am I impressing you with my normalness? And sure enough, every time they're like, no. No. But she was nice. Anyway, so I do have Ophelia. I would like to do like at least 3 tunes to warm up. I got everything in tuned. I always do like at least 3 minutes of violin warm-ups, but it's mostly just open strings and isolated vibrato exercises like these to get warmed up. So it's not like actually played anything. I just made weird noises and stretched my arms using it. Getting a good grade in doctor's appointment isn't a thing you gotta remember. Well, I mean, obviously for like living a happy, long, healthy life, I do want a good grade. And overall, I do. Like this thing that's going on, it's at this point not a big deal. I just have to every once in a while keep checking to see if I have a fever. So that's what I'll be doing on my breaks or if I feel hot at any point. Oh my god, I predicted the song that was next. Oh! That was exciting for me. What do I want to start with? I'm trying to think of something I haven't played for a while. Maybe I'll explore the green binder. How about I do, what's that song called from Hollow Knight? It's like the first one you hear. What's like the first world you go into? Oh, I want to remember before I see it. Oh, I already saw. Thank you, Jero. Yo, Jero, what's up? It's good to see you. How are you? Have you checked out the Silk Song soundtrack yet? I learned my first transcription for today. I don't know if I'll be able to play it though. I just wrote out the notes. But as far as I've heard within it, I really like it. I think for those who love video game music, you might already be aware of Jarok, but if you don't, make sure to check him out. Wonderful talent and another passionate music video game supporter. And I had the pleasure of getting to meet him at VGM Con, which is now definitely going to be a staple that I go back to every year. Silk Song soundtrack is really good. I haven't beaten Hollow Knight yet. Me neither, dude. I was doing it. I have a second channel that I have for like no pressure and fun. I mean, we have fun here, but you guys know what I mean. And I was playing Hollow Knight, and I got stuck on this one boss for 3 streams. Each stream was at least 3 hours, and I never beat it. And I was like, I don't know if I can put myself through the emotional stress of streaming me trying to beat this one friggin' boss again. People keep asking me who it was, and I don't remember the name. I'm close to the end, though. It was like some like battle night where You have to beat like 2 small versions of him first, and then the big one comes. Then they have like the same. No, I beat Hornet. Hedges, were you not there for that? I did beat Hornet round 2. Even though that one took me forever too. Yeah, it was the one where you have to beat like 2 little versions, then the big one, and he moves super fast. And he's massive. He takes up like the whole freaking screen. So I feel like I can't dodge anything. So hard. Like, I know it's possible, but... Oh, I know it's gonna be a good day when I see Dan and Danny in the same, like, length of chat. Not to partner you guys, see as, like, I care for you individually, but I'm always excited by Team Dan. And I'm probably biased because my brother's name is Danny, and I love my big brother. I love big brother. I love big sister and mom and dad. My parents are visiting in a couple weeks, and I'm so excited. They haven't been to Nashville for like a year, but that was because I was going up north more. Oh my god, I'm so excited. A part of me wants to try to convince my mom to do a Joe Doesn't Play Violin stream with me and play Phantasmagoria, but I feel like I shouldn't put her on camera. I feel like she'd be nervous. Like, she might do it for me, but I don't think I want her to do it if she thought it was fun. And then I'd feel bad if, like, Dad felt left out, but I don't think Dad would want to play Phantasmagoria. Anyway. Let's do Dirtmouth. Dun, 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 dun. I will try the new Silk Song transcription that I did, but again, it's really fast and really high, so it's probably going to sound a mess, but I want to try it. I want to try. Okay, let's unmute violin. Since I rebooted the computer, I forgot it didn't save my settings for the sound input. I can fix that real quick though. This needs to be turned off. And then I take the compression and the preamp. I get, so I should go a little quieter than that. That should be fun. Okay, let's try again. My apologies. I was hearing some distortion, but then I realized afterwards that I think it's from the track. And by I think it was from the track. I'm gonna do an acoustic performance to lock in my audio settings. I am stuck with a weird issue. I probably just need to update it. You guys know how when you hesitate to update your system because you know it's gonna mess something up? My interface wants me to do that, Universal Audio. And when I make changes and save it, it's not saving. I think I'll just have to take that risk after stream today. Okay, I've got the settings back to where they were prior. Lower this a little bit. You can't see, but I'm turning at least like 30 knobs right now. And it's the worst. It's not the worst, not my favorite. Okay, let me see if the sound is where I need it to be. Let me know if you hear something horrendously wrong. Based on my meter and Universal Audio, that looked okay. In OBS, it looks fine. Maybe a little bit quiet, but not by a great amount. So I guess let me know if you feel like the violin was too quiet, and I can make a very slight adjustment to compensate. But that's probably about the wheelhouse that I'll be in, which is helpful. Thanks, Chris. I always appreciate you guys giving me feedback when I'm trying to figure this stuff out. For whatever reason, actually I know the reason. Whenever I play a Hollow Knight song, I want to play an Ori song, but I feel like I just heard about those games at the same time, and I haven't played Ori, but they seem similar to a degree. And there's one really pretty song that I love playing from Ori called Naru Embracing the Light. A lot of the soundtrack was kind of like dark and exciting, and this was one that was like really innocent and pure sounding for me and just happy, and I really enjoyed it. For Just Hello, welcome in, and Mango as well. How are y'all doing today? Okay. So let's give this a go. Naru Embracing the Light. And then I'll do Ophelia for you, Chris. I want to play without the track again to lock in one more setting for myself. Just a little more headphone. I should also tighten my bow a bit more. Trying to play loud. I need to see how loud I can get without it peaking. That was it. So I'm going to turn the first compressor that I have to 0.2 less output. Turn my headphone up a little. It will work for today. I'll just keep messing with that. Oh my god, Teacher Joe is so proud of you, Chris. Yes, those were in fact double stops. On the violin, a double stop is when you play 2 strings or more at the same time. Well, yeah, you play more than 1 string at the same time. And I love double stops. It is a staple in my own personal practice. I would say like half of my practice sessions I'm playing in double stops. The reason being is that it is really, really beneficial for your intonation. That's something that I actually learned from You Know Where You Love Her, Julia Dina Violin. I was lucky enough to get to take violin lessons with her for a year and a half, and I learned so much. She really helped me tremendously to become a stronger player, and I can never recommend her enough, so please give her some love. For Sarah, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. She even got her own command. That's how much I love the girl. So let's see. I feel like with this piece, I do already have the guitar. I think I want to start with the bass, because the bass doesn't get as much recognition or love, and we'll be able to hear its part cleaner. One of the reasons I wanted to add this song to the song list is because, well, 2 reasons. One, this was the first song I ever sang solo on stage fronting a band, and I just felt like the whole world changed after that. I was like off stage, just like overflowing with excitement, being like, I need to do it again. So that's one reason. But when I first purchased a bass, thanks to you guys, it was one of my dono goals to help me get a bass. I was trying to think, and this is what I do with all the instruments that I've learned. I try my best to find a piece of music that I know I like and just figure out how to play it using the instrument I'm working on. Of course, trying to find something ideally that's like, you know, not super advanced. But this bass line was one of the first ones I learned because I thought it sounded so funky and fun and cool. And on top of that, the song has a wonderful meaning for me. So it was hard not to think about doing Ophelia. It seemed like an obvious choice. So I'm going to do some preemptive panning based on what I've been trying, what I've been seeing other people do from other YouTube videos. You want the low registers in the middle and similar timbres on different sides. So the guitar and the strings definitely need to be opposite sides. But the piano's rhythm, so maybe I'll try doing guitar on the left and piano on the right. It will be opposite for your headphones because I have to wear mine this way because this cable gets in the way of the violin. I feel like all headphones are like this. Like the right side always, or the left can, always has the cable, but it gets in the way for violin players, so my panning is always opposite from what you hear. It's manageable, it's not a big deal. Would you recommend a violin for a first instrument as a kid, or it's better if someone chooses it on their own? I understand it's kind of a steep learning curve. Absolutely. I've taught a lot of elementary school age students as young as kindergarten, and the violin, I can't sugarcoat it, is going to take a lot more, I think, parental involvement with just the consistency aspect. I think the parent kind of needs to learn like the first couple lessons to help reinstate it with the kid, you know? But ultimately what I found to be the best, sincerely, is if you have a kid and you want to ask them if they want to take music lessons, pull up YouTube, sit them on your lap, and show them everything. Be like, that's a guitar, that's a drum, that's the violin, and have them look at all of them and see what they gravitate towards, because being a teacher and trying to teach a student that hates their instrument is so hard. It's a part of the game, you know? And whenever that has happened, I've usually taken the parent aside and I'm like, hey, this is not a behavioral thing. I want to let you know I don't think they're getting a lot out of this, and I'm trying really hard, but you know. But I found it to be interesting whenever you see what their reactions are. Damn! Can I request one summer's day? You got it, dude. Thank you so much. That was super generous. $38.89. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think when it comes to instruments, especially the violin, like the parent doesn't need to be super involved the whole journey, but at least learning how to hold it and how to tune it. Those two are crucial. And I know anyone can learn how to do it. Even that's kind of a pain in the butt, but if you can do that, then I think the student will naturally gravitate towards it, knowing they have that support at home. Like, I had some students where their parents could not tune the violin, so I would have a free lesson whenever I had a new student with their parents, or whoever it was, you know, like whoever brought them in, babysitter, guardian, sister, and we'd sit at the piano and I would teach them how to tune the violin, because it's not easy. Getting used to the pegs and how to use them properly, and it can be a very finicky instrument. So I do think out of other instruments like piano, for example, it does require the parents to be involved in the beginning more. We have a treasure train. I forgot what that means, but I feel special. Okay, let's do Ophelia. If I didn't answer that in a way that you were looking for, let me know, and maybe I can try and spin it in a different direction. Yeah, of course. Oh my god, guitar, calmed her down. I'm excited to play this bass line. I forgot what treasure trains do, but everyone, it's a big deal. And hype, do it. I nailed that. I'm so good at Twitch. Hey Trevor, it's good to see you. How are you? Let's see, I haven't done this for a second. Should be. Still is kind of quiet. Let me increase the gain on my bass amp plugin. That's better. You guys are contributing to the hype train. Thank you so much for Trevor. Thank you so much for resubbing for 27 months. I can't believe it's been that much time. That's insane. And Jason, I didn't thank you for your gift sub earlier. My apologies. I'm seeing it now. Thank you so much, Jason. Please let me know if I can play any of you guys something. Jason, Trevor, and for Jove too. I know it's a 500-bit minimum, but you're Jove. I can play you something if you want. Alright, let's see if I can do the piano. Time is a beautiful and horrifying thing. You know what I mean? But we won't talk about it during Treasure Train. That's kind of a downer. Oh, Jove, you're so sweet. I wasn't trying to make you do that, but that was really nice. Thank you. I want to go an octave lower on the piano. Let me see what that sounds like. I'll save this take. That one or an octave lower? I like octave lower every time. Okay, 2, 2, 3. I didn't take my chords out, and I was like, I'm gonna show everybody I know it from memory, but I can't remember. I can't remember! I think I should have went C to A major, and then to D to G. Okay, let's get the chords and solve this mystery for good. Okay, I see it now. It should have been C, A, D, G. Oh, damn! That was my second instinct, girl! That was so nice on top of you being so nice to me already after all these years. I miss you. It's been so long. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shoot, that should have been a G. I might have a shameful browser moment to share with you if we hit level 5, you know? But I can't share with you unless we do level 5. I totally forgot. Fun. Yes, now is the moment to take advantage of your September discount to keep this rockin' hype train running. What a rush, people. Also, I'm trying to get enough Partner Plus points to get into the 70/30 program, so if you'd consider subbing at tier 1, 2, or 3, it would really help me out, but only if you can and want to. Take care of yourself first. Prime and gifted don't count. Okay, thank you. Bye. Oh, I forgot the new level settings, so I can raise this. Oh, don't you worry, washboard's on the way. Banjo time! Damn! It sounded like something in Zelda, like the sound they make when they die. Thank you. Even though I sounded like I was a dying Zelda, bad thing. And the Franks are out. Oh, Mario! I called you Matt. I think it's because you both have red fonts and M's in your name. For Mario, what's up? It's good to see you. Did you guys all like group chat about that? At once, Station coming in with 10 gifted, Jason with 5, and Dan with 5, which does guarantee you at the completion of the song, my dear friends. Me revealing something embarrassing that I've Googled recently. We had a pretty good one last stream. I fear I won't be able to top it. But I mean, I do Google a lot of stupid things I shouldn't Google. If you want to see what I showed last stream, it was this item that I almost purchased for my cat, where you put a little loop on your cat's tail, and it very stylishly and discreetly hides your cat's butt. I was very tempted because it was only $9, but then I put myself in his position, and I was like, man, if I was ultimately under the care of a massive other creature, and that wouldn't be very cool, so I decided against it. I don't know what I've searched for since then, but we'll find out together. Okay, here's Ophelia, thank you. It was certainly a thing to look up, I was very curious. Boards on the window, mail by the door. Why would anybody leave so quickly for Ophelia? Tell me, where have you gone? The old neighborhood just ain't the same. Nobody knows just what became of Ophelia. Tell me what went wrong. If we complete level 6, I will buy the... what is it called? Oh, the Twinkle Tushy. I'm not actually gonna do that out of respect for Kimchi. I got overexcited in trying to hype. Anyway, here's the bridge. Was it something that somebody said? Mama, I know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I died for your own ashes of laughter. The coast is clear. Why do the best things always disappear like Ophelia? Oh my god, Trevor, I love that. Please come back home. I want a violin solo for your beautiful faces. Mirando, Mirando, no, thank you so much. Thank you, Dee. This treasure train is going off the rails, my friends. Now, could I get some hups in chat to motivate my violin solo? I'm very self-conscious and it would very much help. Thank you. Y'all are clouds, thank you. Let me know if I can play you something. Tier 3, thank you so much. And the 3 months in advance, thank you. That helps so much, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know if I can play you something. Was it something that somebody said? Mama, I know you broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I died for your ashes and laughter. The coast is clear. Why do the best things always disappear like Ophelia? Please darken my door. Oh my god, I finally found it. How did I not remember this? I made it so easy so I wouldn't forget. I've been asked to do Once Upon a December like 3 times in the past week, and I lost my little arrangement I did. I just put it in alphabetical order in the binder. Once Upon a December exists next to Ophelia. Oh, that was really dumb of me. That was... All right. Well, now the next time I probably forget that, you guys can be like, excuse me, ma'am, it's in your binder. We have just short of a minute left of this hype train, so I gotta play something while the hype train's still going. I can't help myself, we're doing the fiddle tune from Temtem that I love so much, Arbory Whistles. And once this train completes, I will share my most recent embarrassing Google search with my dear friends, you. I feel like it's a Polka Center kind of day. Especially since Fast donated, or gifted the subs. I know you like that one. Oh, wrong binder. Crap! Get the black binder. This one. I will after probably the hype train. Or I will after the song. Thanks for remembering, Miranda. That's sweet and means a lot to me. Thank you, guys. Seeing the Blues, like the emotes, that's a dancing cat. That's my beloved past cat Blue. Seeing him dance on screen made me so happy. I haven't seen everyone spam an emote enough where it like takes over the screen for a second and so long. And it was I was gonna say the best boy, but I have another best boy. I've got 2 best boys in the same lifetime. I'm trying to say that kimchi and blue are both my favorite. Steven, you should learn that on the ocarina. It's called Arbory Whistles. I learned both parts, so next year at VGM Con we can play it together. It's from Temtem, which I've watched one of my friends play, and it kind of looked fun. It's just like, it's Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon. You play the game where you capture animal-like creatures and train them to fight, and then they get stronger and you fight more animal-like creatures, but it's not Pokemon. But I heard this song in the game and I got so excited. But yeah, I have the music for both the flute and the violin part. Maybe I should start putting everything on my iPad, so at least when I go to VGM Con I can have everything. I just love my printed sheet music, but it's not practical. For Dancing in the Dark, for Yelling at Clouds, totally. That would be nice. I haven't done it for a while, so I feel like I'll have like a fresh perspective on it. Let me check our list here. So first I'm gonna do One Summer's Day for Dan, and then we will do my first, not my first singing loop, that was singing. I'll do Dancing in the Dark. I do kind of like a broken down, more somber version, and I can talk more about that once we get there. Lifesaver, I'd have it on a tablet for me. Only thing is, oh, it's the sun. Yeah, that's a sabotage, a weather sabotage. I feel like I've become so much more of like a prude with playing outside on stages, just because I love my violin so much, and I get so nervous now that I'm older. I'm like, oh, is it gonna crack though with like the heat change? Yes, when I used to play with that pirate band that I played with, I was just like playing on beaches in Florida with my violin, and I didn't really worry as much, but I think you just worry more about everything when you get older, right? Anyway, it is officially over an hour, so I need to take a quick break. I found it's really good for my headspace if I just take like 4 or 5 minutes at the top of each hour and just check in with myself, make sure I'm feeling ready. And yeah, then when I get back, we are going to do One Summer's Day, followed by Dancing in the Dark. Even though very different songs, I feel like they're going to complement each other in a nice way. Oh, Fanny. What are you trying to do with all these raids? Make a girl blush beyond belief, my gosh. Thank you so much. I do feel bad because I was about to run away for a break because I have to use the bathroom really bad. And then I was gonna read you guys. We completed a level 5 hype train, which means I will share something embarrassing that I've Googled recently. So the order. I'm gonna take a couple minutes. Embarrassing Google search, One Summer's Day, loop of Dancing in the Dark. Do your thing for Fanny. Thank you for giving another raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Alright, my friends. I'm gonna start at the top of a track in case the autoplay is mean to me again. I want to do one that's like interesting for you to listen to. I've been contemplating learning the music for this song. It's from like I guess like a cozy game. I haven't played it myself. I just found it perusing through different video game soundtracks. It's called Pine Hearts, the game. But I think the soundtrack is really good. So if you like it, maybe I could write the music out for it. Oh, and I'm gonna try my first Silk Song piece tonight. It won't be up to tempo or in tune, but I'm gonna try. But I wrote the music, so we have it. Oh, also Prior on YouTube, welcome! Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you guys for letting me take my first break there. So, while I took my break, I did take a look at my most recent Google searches, and I think I found one that's pretty fun. For Xhaven, what's up? I see you over on YouTube. It's good to see you. Also, Cyber, having swapped back and forth, I think the YouTube audio quality is better. Everything should be the same within OBS, because I haven't specified anything different for each. Maybe I'll take a look into my Twitch audio settings to see if I did something. I don't know if we had like a lag in stream happening or something. But I'll take a look into that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Cyber. So most of my Google searches are relating around the health thing that I had to deal with. It's not a big deal. As you can see in the title, I was saying this week how I was feeling sick. And while it was cold symptoms, there was something else happening, not serious, but it got to a point where I was like, I need to see a doctor like now. I had an abscess, or I have one, which is essentially, it's like you get bacteria in a pocket of your skin and it like swells up. It's really gross. So I have this bump and it hurts really bad. And usually it can go away on its own, but she ain't going nowhere. She's loud and proud, she's growing, she's strong, and she really hurts. And I can't put this arm down all the way right now. It's right under my armpit. And that was contributing to why I was feeling sick. And I'm very grateful because my sister's a nurse practitioner. So I sent her a picture with no warning, and I was like, is this bad? She was like, yeah, see a doctor. So that's partially why I was late today. I was very grateful to get an appointment yesterday at like, it was 7:30 this morning. But I guess it has grown so strong and powerful that they don't want to try and drain it yet. This is so gross, I'm sorry. So we're trying antibiotics, and if it doesn't go down by Monday, I'm gonna have to go to a specialist and get her cut open. It's not that bad. It's very common, so you don't need to worry about me, but I'm not very comfortable right now. It's been an uncomfy week, and my arm hurts. But it's fine. So that's what most of my Google searches were. Reminds me of Dr. Pimple Popper. I can't watch that stuff. Not to shame anyone that does, but oh my god, I can't watch that stuff. And you're not supposed to pop that at all. They just go in there with a needle. Oh, even thinking about it hurts so bad. Because that's gonna hurt so bad if I do it. I've done it before. They just put a needle in there. And anyway, fun Google search. I did find one in there. And the result wasn't what I looked for, but I like it. I wanted to context. I am in a band called Creature Comfort, and I love the guys in that band so very much. All of them, outside of one member, are from Tullahoma, Tennessee, a small town here. And they taught this New England girl so much about what it was like living in a small town down here, and I love it. And we were trying to get a rehearsal day scheduled, and I wanted to try and assimilate in their culture and belong, so I googled best Southern insults. But then the first one was 120 best Southern sayings that will charm your britches off. And I was like, ooh, this looks useful. I should know this. Please know that this is only meant with sincere like love and appreciation. I actually really love the Southern accent. I love my Southern friends I met here. But I grew up with everyone saying "park the car," not "my britches and y'all," so I'm trying to learn. So I'm gonna scroll and pick one at random. That went out like a fart in church. And they even tell you what it means. That means that was not well received. I'll tell you how the cow ate the cabbage. Do you want to guess what that means? Your grandpa does not say that, does he? Are you just making me smile? My britches and y'all could be the next country single. So I'll tell you how the cow ate the cabbage means essentially I'm gonna tell you like it is. which is pretty gross when you really think about it. I'm gonna do a few more. This is fun. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I know that one. Ain't worth a hill of beans. That means of little value. I'm learning so much. I want to find one, like, absurd one. Quit being ugly. I feel like that one's kind of risky. They say it means stop being vulgar. But I don't know about that. Hush your mouth. Yeah, that's like a better. Up shit creek without a paddle. Yeah, we've heard that one. Dumber than a bag of hammers. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's make this the grand finale. He wouldn't know how to pour piss out of a boot if the instructions were printed on the heel. And that means that you're dumb. I should copy that one and put it in the chat right now for the boys. No one has expressed that they're offended or annoyed by this yet, so I'm just like, keep doing it. Okay, I feel like I'm within my right to do it because one of their family members lovingly, maybe, I don't know, one of them sincerely calls me a carpetbagger. And I never heard this term before because I grew up north, but it means, I guess, like a northern person that moves down south to like try and like get something out of it. And I know that this person really loves me and loves me in the band, but they call me a carpetbagger. I'm like, damn, we'll shoot. I just gotta memorize all of these and then maybe I can win his affection over. That's the real goal. That's the real goal. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. If you guys want me to do a couple more later on in the stream, I'm happy to. This list has 120. There's so many. Ew. I can't read that one. Oh. He could eat corn through a picket fence. I've tried grits, and I respect people that like them. I do not care for grits. That can be taken care of by an urgent care doctor. For prior, I went to 3 urgent cares yesterday, and all of them said it was too far along, and that they didn't have the capability to drain it anyway. Because I did it once at one of those urgent cares like 4 years ago, but they told me they couldn't do it. And then I called 2 others and they said no, so I just called the doctor's office that I usually go to. Dude, for urgent care, and then I'll do the next song, which is One Summer's Day. My weirdest urgent care moment, I think it was also an abscess, like during COVID, where it got far enough along where I was like, crap, I need to like see a doctor about this. I went in, height of COVID, so everyone's obviously wearing masks and distance and really anxious. Everyone was really nervous. And on all the TVs, they were playing the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which is a musical. And I don't know if you've seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I've only seen clips. But one of the bad guys in it is like this crazy looking, like rat looking man who drives around this colorful wagon to attract children in it. And they're like, yay, like the ice cream truck. And then they run into the truck, and then he shows that it's like a barred cage, and he's like, ha ha ha. They're like, no. And it was really weird watching that with no sound on like 5 TVs in the waiting room, where everyone is so anxious because it's height of COVID and we're in urgent care, and people come in and go to the desk and try and say quietly like, I need to take a COVID test, and then everyone would be like, oh my god, they might be contaminated. And meanwhile on the TV there's this like horrendous looking evil man throwing children into this like ice cream truck wagon mobile. But yeah. They did a good job, and I only had to wait like an hour and a half or something, which for how busy it was, that was fine. Maybe one day I'll watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but that just didn't really motivate me from that preview in that moment. Yeah. All right. I feel like I need to pull up one of my southern sayings that I've been learning to assimilate the culture here to thank that amazing dono. Okay, what should I say to iBlinks? iBlinks, if you just got here for the shame browser, I was looking for funny southern insults to throw at my friends who are from the South because I live in the South, because I want to bond with them. Okay. Nope, can't read that. Wow, definitely can't read that one. I want to read that, but I can't because we're PG. That's very tempting. This one's really good though, it's so funny. Is my mom here? I'm gonna whisper it. I'm sorry, mods, I'm sorry. Oh, what if I just type it? This is so bad. Okay, I'm typing it now for the dedicated people who watch this channel. This is one of the insults. Or no, it's not an insult, it's just like a southern saying that I just learned. And this is me thanking iBlinks for an incredibly generous dono. I almost want to pin it, but I won't, because that's too unhinged. I don't even know what that means. What did they said it means? Oh, it means it's very cold outside. So if you ever want to tell someone, like your friend or someone you're standing next to in line, that's something that you can say, and they will, they'll know what you mean. So, yeah. I've never heard either part. That was brand new for me, and that was exhilarating. I've never felt so alive in my entire life. Outside the stupid abscess. I hate it. So damn. Should I delete that now? Yes, let's pretend. Everyone look away. Sorry, YouTube chat. I couldn't say it. I was too bashful. Oh no, where did I put it? Was it already deleted? No, I found it. Wait, can I not delete my own? I can't delete my own thing. Oh no. What? Why can I can't delete anything I write in chat? Whatever, I don't care. It's fine, enjoy. Okay. Better we learn that now than before when I'm on the front page. So that's wonderful. Now, there was a version of this that I used to play along with, but I think it was taken down for some reason. It was a piano performance done by the composer Joe Hisaishi himself. Or is it? Let me test 2 of these. For iBlinks, please let me know if I can do something for you. I did do Mr. Tillman yesterday, but in case you weren't here, I could do that. Or I could also do one of the other ones you like. Oh my god, Carissa. You would have been so helpful for my level 5 hype train moment. Okay, first off, proper shout out. Carissa, sincerely amazing streamer, person, friend, and teacher. I've been taking voice lessons with her, and a lot of you guys have said that you can see I've got more confident with singing. It's because of her, 100%. I went to Berkeley for vocals, and I still think she might be the best teacher I've ever had. Sincerely, so go follow her. She's amazing. I guess I'll introduce myself on this song. I was going to do a priority request for some Spirited Away. Start it over. Krista, thank you. I hope everything went okay. I hope everything went okay today. It did for me, kinda. I mean, I'm fine, but I have a follow-up on Monday. I have sung while playing violin. Thank you so much, Station, and new followers, thank you. No, Kimchi hasn't come in yet. I screwed up the end. It should have been, quieter. Intonation on the E string was questionable. For station, would you mind if I did Howl's Moving Castle real quick? I feel like whenever I do one Studio Ghibli song, I want to do another. And then I can do your loop. Thank you for gifting another sub. That was so sweet. For the follows, Justin. For Wushong. Is that kanji? Today, apparently, I've been using my apps to learn Japanese for 420 days. Oname wa Jo. Shigoto no geimu ongaku desu. That was not good. Whatever, I'm trying and I like it. I wish I could understand that. I've seen that kanji for, or hiragana for school, like daigoku. I'm learning. But I wanted to learn something that wasn't just music because that's what I really commit my time to all day, every day. And I wanted to try and learn a language that was different, like just super different from my own. And I watch a lot of anime, so I wanted to see if maybe I could try and learn and understand some of it. I'll keep learning. Benkyou shimasu. So I wanted to do Howl's Moving Castle, and then let's do a loop rendition of Dancing in the Dark for Station, who super generous. I'm hoping to get to a point where I can understand enough where I can one day go and get to visit Japan and be able to explore outside of just Tokyo, where I think being able to speak a little bit would carry me a long way. It definitely won't be like really eloquent speaking, but I want to try. I really like it. I think it's a beautiful language and a beautiful culture. Trying to remember. No, Suteki means quiet. Lovely is she. Serena. I can't remember. I'm to music mode. Thanks for humoring me, trying to see if I can remember anything that I learned. For this particular performance of Howl's Moving Castle's Merry-Go-Round of Life, the wonderful pianists you can find on YouTube, and their channel's name is Paradise, except instead of an I, just put a number 1 in. How many countries have you been to? I've traveled a lot in America for touring, but outside of America, I've only been to Italy and Ireland. Is that right? Yeah, I think those are the only places I've been outside of America. My grandmother was from Ireland, and my dad's cousins are all still there. And when we got to go over, I got to meet a bunch of my family, and it was really fun and super cool. And I don't know any of my Sicilian family, but I'm Irish-Italian in heritage, so that's why our family wanted to go to those locations. This is one of the pieces I hope to be able to play someday on piano by myself. You got this! For the Mercy Ash, I believe in you! I was really lucky with my trip to Ireland to have family there because they were scattered in a bunch of different places. And we rented a car and just drove from like Cork to Dublin to like everywhere. And it was so fun. We got to meet so many of our family members and go to pubs and and walk around and go to County Clare, and it was such a wonderful experience. Even though the one bummer, but it was kind of funny, was we were doing a I almost want to say Gibson. No, what's the beer? I'm not looking at chat, you'll tell me. Guinness. We went to the Guinness factory, and at the very top, they give you a Guinness, and it's like all windowed walls where you can just look over to the city. And we're all having a Guinness and laughing and having a good time. And we found out that a big storm was hitting Boston where we were flying home, and our flight was canceled. And we tried to stay at our hotel an extra night, and they said no. And we were all sipping our Guinness at the top of the building like, well, what are we gonna do? Let's just enjoy this and talk about it later. The reason I love violin daisuki desu. Oh my god, if I could answer in Japanese, I'd be so proud of myself. But I don't think I'm there yet. I love the violin because I'm shy, and I feel like I can communicate better through the violin than with words. Which I know sounds like super romantic and artsy, but it's true. I really feel like a better form of myself when I'm playing, if that makes any sense. Or maybe it's just that I'm so focused on like what I'm doing that it takes away the room for kind of the self-doubt and judgment and other things, because I'm just so focused on trying to make it sound nice and how I want it to, that I think that's why I feel very peaceful when I play. And it's really hard, and sometimes I get mad about it. But I like how difficult it is, because I feel like that's why it's so expressive. Let's do House Moving Castle, and then a request for First Station. For Be Crazy and Shadow Crab, thank you very much for the follows, and the Mercy, Wu Sheng, and Justin Hennessy, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. better at that high part. It's coming along. I want to do a little special thank you for eye blinks, just for... That's it. I wish I did this part better. It was actually, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with two-set violin, right? There was a video where Eddie in particular was talking about with violin how one of the most important things with it is making sure you think about and hear the note in tune in your head before you try and play it. And that's what's going to help you play in tune. Like everyone always says, like, how do you get the finger or the muscle memory rather? And it really isn't, it does come into play a bit, but it's so much more about being able to hear and identify different intervals. So like getting used to hearing something like, and knowing that's a second, whereas that's a third, major third, minor third. And when you can hear it in your head, and even if you feel like you're not a singer, if you can like hum it, that's what I think a lot of people tap into when playing the violin. You have to be able to slowly but surely just read the music and you can hear where it is. So I'm embarrassed to admit, but that one note where I go up really high, I don't even know what position I'm in for that. I hear it in my head and I know it's up there, so I go. And if I trust Eddie and just commit to how it sounds, it usually helps. Of course I know Claire Obscure songs. We're actually going to be doing a Claire Obscure cosplay. Station, I made you wait forever. Is it okay if I do a Claire Obscure song and then do Dancing in the Dark? And of course I can hold it over if you need to go. I don't want to keep you longer than you can. See you, Dan. Sometimes you can't describe something, but you can sense it. I think, yeah, like I feel like that's kind of how the violin feels, because everyone's experience is different, of course, but for myself, I definitely felt like I was very awkwardly holding an instrument and like there was nothing comfortable about it for, honestly, like years and years and years and years and years. Oh, for station. I apologize. That's my bad. I mean, do you want a song? Maybe I just thought it was you because I remember you talking about, you were very sweet on your stream when you sang it, and you said that you liked my version of it, and that meant a lot to me, for what it's worth. I like your streams. One of my favorite practice hangout streams. And I like your voice. For Ozos, would you want to hear Lumiere or Alicia? Those are the two that I have. Forgot I had bubbly water. Oh, fun. I would love to do Lumiere. Maybe what I'll do is, well, first, just to correct the mistake I made. For Yelnat Clouds, are you still here? I made you wait so long for your request. I hope you're not mad at me. Dun, dun, dun. Just taking a look. Oh my gosh, you're here. For Yelnat Clouds, at this rate, what I'm going to be doing is Lumiere, take a break, and then do Dancing in the Dark right after my break. If you need to leave before then, please just let me know, and the next time I see your beautiful name in chat, I will do it whenever the first thing with you being there. I apologize for getting behind. No, but I gotta thank you! I think it's in this pile. Oh, I forgot that I need to also show you guys the new... I learned my first song from the new Hollow Knight installment for Silk Song. I'm definitely not going to be able to play it up to pace because it's really fast and high and hard, and I haven't tried to play it, but I want to at least try and see if I can, like, you know, fumble my way through it. Also very exciting for people who are also enjoying Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I will be doing a cosplay of Mael's expedition suit at some point next month. Typically in October, I like to bring out all of my cosplays and just have fun for the whole month because Halloween is obviously the best holiday. Come on now. And it is the perfect excuse for me to be able to be Tifa for a stream, and Aerith, and Makoto, and everybody, and I want to do it. But I'm excited to premiere this cosplay because I actually helped make it. Mostly my friend made it. She just let me film her and watch her and learn how to sew from watching her do it, which I filmed the process of and am currently editing to share with you guys. But I can't wait to show you what we made. Oh, it started a bit late in the track. Let me fix that. Coming from playing drums and guitar my whole life, I had my first violin lesson today. Oh my gosh, and Expedition 33 is a reason you want to play? Oh, this feels like such a beautiful moment, because that's what we're gonna do. You've got this, and I admire you so much. So many people are like, oh, you can't play the violin if you didn't start learning when you were 3, and that's not true. You totally can do this. It can be really hard at times, but consistency and just keeping at it, you got this, and I believe in you, and we want more violinists in the world, so that's wonderful.
Dim, dam, da, di, lam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, didim, didim, lute sera, didom, seram, dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, 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 dim, da, didom. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. Donc là sera ravi, les toits à ce renoir gris
I could play that all day. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. And Jack and Sakion, welcome in. And for, let's see, can I ask a question? You play violin? Have you ever heard about an orchestra called Two Steps from Hell? I've not actually heard from that, but I'm interested. I'm very passionate about seeing the violin in settings where people don't expect it. Like, I feel like I've mostly learned from performance, like how to get better on the violin by playing in non-conventional places. Like I played with like a heavy rock band for most of my performance career. I did a bunch of folk stuff too. I was also playing with like a pop rock band, and I just want to see more violins being mainstream and not just only having people think like, oh, are you classical or fiddle player, you know? There was another comment I wanted to address that was apologizing for questions, and I definitely don't want people to apologize for questions. I'm also a music teacher, and I really love answering anyone's questions about music, especially if it might encourage you to try it yourself, because it gives me so much. For Novus, excuse me, man, I don't mean to interrupt your stream, but your Fartner blanket is currently spelling out. Well, I have no idea what you're talking about, but maybe when I take a break, I'll look into it, and it doesn't say that, so how dare you? Wait, is there a difference? There's technically no difference between fiddle and violin. Like, you can play both genres on the same violin, but some violins do sound better for classical versus fiddle. For example, a classical bridge is going to be more, this is the bridge here, it's going to be more rounded, whereas some fiddle players like their bridges to be flat, and that way you can saw on the strings and play multiple strings at once, like almost getting 3, really, depending on how low you want it. Whereas classical, you want to be able to really dig into the string when you go up to these high spots here. So there's alterations you can make to your violin that would make it more of a fiddle than a classical instrument. And I guess some fiddle players like to hold their bow. Classical is typically, everyone does it here. Don't judge my technique, it might not be perfect, / isn't. But usually looks like this for a classical player. And for Celtic players and some fiddle, they like to use only these 3 fingers, and they hold it here. Because this part of the bow is heavy, and if you get rid of the heavy part, then you can just relax and play in the faster region, and that looks like this. Fiddle tune. Oh, I almost threw it. I think Julia told me in one lesson where I did throw my bow by accident on an upstroke. And she's like, no, that's good, because it means you're relaxed. And I was like, okay. But I did throw my bow. Anyone feel like heading down to the pub for a few pints? Don't tempt me with a good time. There's one down the street. But it's Thursday. I want to wait to go to the pub on the weekend because they're going to have the Red Sox playing the Yankees. And hopefully they'll be playing it down here. Sometimes they don't play the New England sports. You know, they'll prioritize a more local game. Triplet staccatos are really controlled. Dude, that's the problem. They're supposed to not be controlled. For Jazz the House Cat, I love your name. Sorry, the treble. No, you were giving me a compliment, and then I was turning it into something where it's not a critique. I'm just driving myself crazy because with Celtic music, there's two ways to do it, but with those triplets, you're supposed to go down, up, down, and then play through it. So it's like a. It's almost like a 2 30-second notes. But it's supposed to sound like it's like getting choked. It's so hard not to go up. And then the freaking Celtic trill is killing me. Before you play the note, you slap it with a finger, and I can't do it. So, like... That's gonna be one of those things where I'm just gonna have to put on a streamer that I really like watching with my headphones and just for an hour straight, just... You have to like slap your finger right before the note comes, and it's just driving me nuts. I can't figure out the timing. It's so hard. But I got that Irish blood in me, so we're gonna channel it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna learn. I've kind of been putting Celtic music on the back burner because I recently got started learning old time fiddle, which is mostly derivative from like the Appalachian region. And it was so much more different than what I expected. Because bluegrass and Celtic are pretty similar. The differences with bluegrass music, it's a lot more like... I describe it as like almost Olympian. And like there's competitions for bluegrass music to play a standard tune and solo and make it like really crazy. So Will, the key is you don't press it at all. It's like you mute it, but you have to touch the string extremely fast and have a percussive slap to it with your finger. So you... For classical trills, you would push it down. For Celtic, you can't press it down. You have to... For that, like, kind of choked sound. I shouldn't talk like I'm an expert. I'm not. I've just studied a little bit in all these different genres, and I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. I realized while I was studying at Berkeley that I'd never be the best violinist in the program because I was really far behind. So I was like, well, I will just make sure that I learn as many different things as possible, and then I can make that my marketability. Sounded like a bagpipe. Well, I guess that means I might be doing something right, that's the goal. For Philly, thanks. That makes me feel good. On stream, I've been feeling historically really afraid to just like stop playing music and talk to you like this. Because I was scared that would mean that people would hate the stream. And it's nice to see that people aren't starting a riot with me just talking. Oh, with my stream. When you're comfortable with different instruments, do you feel some allows you to express yourself easier or more nuanced? 100%. And again, as many questions as you want. I love answering questions. Honestly, the most important eye-opening thing for me with learning multiple instruments, you put a lot of pressure on yourself for technique, scales, and all these different things. Whenever I've picked up an instrument, the most important thing I feel like to know is where... I think exploring it in the sense of half steps versus whole steps. It's really easy to see on a guitar. So, this song's in the key of D, so I'll just put it. So whenever I play an instrument, I think about where the, like let's say I'm starting here. Yeah, I'll just pick G string. I know that in order to play do, re, mi, that would be 2 whole steps. So for those who don't know music, visually, a half step is going to be 1 distance apart. So from 1 to 2. That's a half step. A whole step is going to be 2 apart. So whenever I'm playing an instrument, I figure out first like the key of the song I'm learning. And to play do, re, mi, that would be 2 seconds, not minor seconds, like standard seconds on top of each other. So you can see I've skipped that fret as well for the next note. But then if I want to play a minor scale, I would play a whole step. Once again, a whole step's 2 notes. And then a half step for the minor third versus the major third. So I feel like figuring out music revolving around half steps and whole steps for all my different instruments helped me unify them, especially with guitar and bass, because you get the frets. And the banjo and the mandolin. All the fret instruments complement each other, really. And then with the piano, you can see on the keys really clearly if you're pressing the next immediate one, which would be a half step, or going up 2 keys, which would be a whole step. Yeah, I did like a very brief music class, and I don't know if I did a good job at it, but I tried. I think I only actually did like 2 teacher streams. But I went all out. I freaking got a whiteboard for it, like a big one. I'm sorry if this makes you sad to hear, but I did sell that whiteboard on Facebook Marketplace because I wasn't using it. And now that I have the iPad, I can just do it there. Okay. I need to play for Yellen, Dancing in the Dark. Let me see if they're still here. Yellen at Clouds. I do need to take my second break because we're over 2 hours. Every hour I take a few minutes to just check in with myself and feel better. And then when I come back, we're going to do a loop rendition of Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark. For this one, what's traditionally remembered as a fairly upbeat feeling piece, I found myself starting to learn it. I wanted to learn it for my dad because my dad loves The Boss. And it was during COVID. And when I was looking at the lyrics and learning the lyrics, I was like, wait, this song is really like kind of deep and kind of sad. But it was very healing as the song lyrics felt like how I felt living alone in quarantine. And so I have a fondness for this song for that particular reason. Before I get to that, like I said, I'm going to take my second break real quick. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the love and the encouragement. I've been having so much fun on stream lately, and just I feel really comfortable, and I appreciate you. So I'm gonna take that break real quick, and then when I get back, let's do that loop. Thanks, y'all. I am back. Thanks, y'all. Just had to switch the laundry and check on my cat Kimchi. Yo! For Mick, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. I saw your request to check out one of the orchestra songs, and I wish I could, but I'm just really careful with DMCA stuff. It's why I primarily play over video game music, because I don't want to get in trouble. And I'm gonna be on actually the front page in, is it a week? It's a week from today. Oh, I'm gonna be on the front page a week. So I really want to make sure I abide by the rules. But for Mick, is there something from my song list that I could play for you? I would love to. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the 5 gifted, and I'd love to be able to say thank you with a song, if you'd like. And speaking of thank you with a song, I owe the lovely Yelnat Clouds a song. I'm excited to do this one because I haven't played it for a while, and I've always felt that it was missing something, but I've been really practicing piano and my other instruments where maybe I can have a new take on it and build it up a bit more. It'll be similar to how I've done it in the past, but I want to give it a fresh take. So we're gonna go for Dancing in the Dark. I think I changed the key of it too. Let me see. Also, Kimchi's doing great. I saw a couple of people asking if he's been ejected yet. He has not been ejected yet. My cat is named Kimchi, but unfortunately, whenever he enters the room, he typically will jump on the keyboard and press all the buttons and try and go behind my monitor and bite all the cables. So he doesn't stay in here that long, which is why the eject emote exists. But anyway, he's doing good. He's happy. Ooh, I haven't done this for a while. Let me mess around on the guitar for a moment to remind myself and find the key I want to do it in. So I put auto on. Check, check. Let's see here. I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, go to bed feeling the same way. I'm nothing but tired. I'm just standing with myself. Hey baby, I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire. So if that was in G with a capo, that would be G sharp, A, B flat. I think that's a good key. Let me try it in A, just see what it feels like. I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I'm nothing but tired. I'm just hiding with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire. I think I like A. Especially since I'm feeling a little sick. Okay. Key of A, that would make my 145 A, D, E, A. And then the 5, which is E. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. I got it. I know it's traditionally a fast song, but whenever I do a cover, let me turn off the reverb. Whenever I do a cover, it's really important for me to feel like I'm trying to do it in a way that is transformative. There's moments where I try to replicate the original, but usually when I replicate the original, I'm like, man, it's not as good as the original, because that's what I fell in love with to begin with. So the way I felt comfortable doing covers is always by, like, at the very least changing the key or the groove, or just trying to find a way to make it feel unique to myself. And especially, once again, when I looked at the lyrics, I was like, whoa, this is actually so much different than what I thought the song originally was. So we're going to start with the drums. As always, when I do the kick drum and the snare, you're going to hear the metronome. Please don't panic. It will turn off in just a moment. But I need to hear it to be in time. So for tempo, let's try this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I tried to get fancy with my eighth notes. That's actually not bad. This one was just a little early. 3, 4. One sec. 2. I missed the downbeat. That's my bad. Let me try again. Yes, both violins are playable. One is octave strings, and one is my fiddle, so it's tuned to old-time Appalachian fifths. 2, 3, 4. I liked the last one. Let me check my timing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's trying to quantize. 3, 4. I don't like the alteration I did with the second half of the kick drum, so I'm going to cut that out and just have 2, 3, 4, bop bop. Gonna say, dun, 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 dun. Do I want a different groove for the chorus? Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I could keep it the same, but add another percussion element to divide the chorus. Let's at least get egg for the first part, because I know you guys love egg. I think I'll get the guitar first. I might add another percussion element to differentiate the chorus from the verse. But let's get the main part. For Maybe I Can Rap, welcome. How are you today? We're about to do a loop of the bosses dancing in the dark. Let's see here. Oh, that's not a good... Please don't links in the chat, please. This already sounds out of tune. The G string. You can laugh at that, but it's always the one that's out of tune. Okay. For Mark, welcome. Let me just check. It's not worth doing a whole loop of it if it's out of tune. Let's see. A little sharp on that one. That's better. All right, let's do it. so I gotta go for the lower notes. I'm being picky, but I hear it in my head. Still not happy with it. Thanks for the follow, hero. Thank you. For MG, I'm honored. I'm sorry that you're having some stresses. Trust me, that's kind of hitting close to home for me too. But that's one of the reasons I love doing this. Is you guys just make me feel a lot better. Wait. No! My B section, or the chorus, cut out. I just gotta quantize half a measure. I get it now. Okay, let me get the chorus and then we're good. Done bowed myself with it, baby. And then I'll add something else I don't know yet. Another instrument will happen. Maybe washboard, who knows? Squirrel, what's up? It's good to see you. Do I want to try to add a second guitar line? I kind of want to mess around. Adding a little delay to our higher guitar part. I think I like it. It could be a little cleaner, but it works. I ain't nothing but tired. I'm just dying by myself. Hey there, baby. I could use just a little help. I can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. And then let's focus on piano next. What if I make the snare hit here? So like, oh yeah, that's way better for the snare. So what do you guys want to hear instrument-wise on this? Is I'm kind of just winging it at this point. I have like a rough idea from other times I've done it, but I kind of want to experiment. We do have egg. This is egg. I mean, it was quiet. So typically on the piano, I like to kind of access the octaves. Can't stop fire. That's all it needs. I changed the key, so if I go to the fourth, that's now the D. I just gotta get used to doing it. D major. C sharps and a D major, girl. I hear it. So that last one works. And then the chorus, I want it to be like a vacuum suck of like, no, it's make it sound big, we don't want thirds. It's almost there. I like the last one. What instrument next? Definitely gonna get violin. I think I want to add. I would usually like violin to be like the last one because that's usually how it goes in studio sessions. Maybe banjo. I've been practicing banjo. Yeah, let's do banjo. I don't want to do bass because the piano carries a lot of the bass, so I don't think we need it. And I'll make the guitar or banjo cue to the right side. Mellow high. foot pedals, so I don't need to press the button. Okay, I got it. Give me one more. I think I can do it. Almost got it. Then go back to I want to play. No, that spacing won't work. And then back to here. Ooh, what if I did? I hear it in my head, I just don't know how to do it. I know I'll get it though. There's definitely an easier way to do it, but I'm just going to stick with that. So we're coming out of okay, so just remember to go to 7th fret barred first finger. Let's try it. I want to do something good. That would be easier. And then just go back up here. Works fine enough. Let me tuck that back. Nothing but tired. I'm just starting bold with myself. Feel it, baby. I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a smell. I think I'm gonna do violin layers now. Alright, let's try. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. so much for the raid and gifting 2 subs. Emmett, that's so kind. Thank you. And thanks everyone for letting me kind of get in the zone and just go for it. And Bits, thank you. You spoiled me rotten. I was about to do a loop rendition. And Huma for new bits, thank you. Thank you guys. My name's Joe. I usually play over video game soundtracks or make loops like this one, and I love doing it, so if you're enjoying, I hope you get cozy and hang out. I'm trying to decide if I want vocal harmony or not. I kind of like how intimate it is. Let's keep it like this. Oh, are you gonna make another hype train embarrassing Google search reveal? Backball. Get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I'm nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself, heavy baby. I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. You guys made a hype train happen on such an intimate song. Thank you very much, everybody. If we complete level 5, I'll share something embarrassing with y'all. I kind of want to mess around and see if I can get harmonized vocals I like on the chorus. Emma, you're too generous, thank you! Dun, dun, dun. So if the melodies can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Third one I can do. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. Start a fire without a spark. I think I like that. Okay, let's keep going. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just go from the top, huh? Okay. Get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I'm nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Message keeps getting clear. Okay, message keeps getting clear. Radio's on and I'm moving round the place. I check my look in the mirror. I wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. I ain't going nowhere. Man, I'm just living a dump like this. Something happening somewhere. Come on, baby, I just know there is. You can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Can't start a fire. Who made thank you? Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. You guys, thank you! I was so scared that this was the most boring loop I've ever made for how slow I was. So the enforcement feels really good, thank you. Thank you, Huma, for tier 3. I really appreciate you, thank you. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be cutting you up, boy. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm dying for action. Sick of sitting here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Can't start a fire. Sitting around and watching your fall apart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just Oh man. It is, oh, sorry, let me get the reverb with an Ableton. Off. Then this last one. It is still very, very difficult for me to let go and just get lost in a loop live with you guys. And I just want to say thank you for making me feel safe enough to do that. I really appreciate it. I want to get to a point where I'm doing more loops in that manner, where I'm not worried about how long it takes and just kind of get lost in it. I just get worried when loops take too long if I'm just, I don't know, being like super boring for everybody. And the fact that I felt comfortable enough to go for it means a lot to me. And if you want to see more like kind of slow builds like that, I'm more than happy to do it. I just, I think I kind of need to be pushed into doing it. Because I'm always telling myself like, oh, people don't want to hear this, so don't do that. But I already feel way better about that song from the last time I've looped it. I never played banjo on it before. I feel like the parts I wrote feel better and they sit better. I think when I'm not feeling sick anymore, I'll probably go up a half step. I think that would be a better part of my voice. But thank you so much. We had brand new subs, and on top of that, and Affectionate Scar with your resub for 52 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for Kung Pao Chicken Little for tier 2. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. And Huma for tier 3. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get in the Partner Plus program. I got into it last year, the level 2, but it runs out in November. And the Partner Plus basically is a program where you get a 70-30 cut if you get in level 2. And that would help me be able to continue streaming full time and put my full focus into making more music for you guys, and getting better at music in general. So they count only tier 1, 2, and 3 subs. They do not count gifted subs or prime. I currently have 158 points out of 300, and it's for the whole month. So that's a good trajectory. It updates every hour, so the new ones will add to that. You guys, thank you so much. If I can get into the 70-30 cut for a full year, it would make me feel, I guess, just a lot better about the financial side of things, which I don't like bringing up very much, because no matter what, I know I'll be okay. I always figure out something and get like more part-time work and stuff, but that would be one thing that would really help me to still being able to play music all day, every day. So thank you guys so much. I would love to keep going, but I am in charge of watching my dear friend's cats, and they need breakfast and dinner. So I saw them this morning. I know they're fine, but I want to make sure that they don't have their dinner too late. So I'm going to make that my last song for today for our new subs from Huma as well as Kung Pao. If you come back any day this week, I promise I can play you something from the song list. I usually guarantee a priority request. I'll remember your names, as well as Affectionate Scar. And Emmett, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. So let's find someone to raid. I will be live again tomorrow. My schedule says 11, but I've been at noon every single time for the past like 2 months. And that's CST time. So I'm going to aim for noon. I'm trying to go a little easier on myself because it's not serious, but I have like a minor health thing I'm working on. I have this like, I have an abscess and it's been making me kind of sick, but I managed to get a doctor appointment this morning and some some... What's what I'm looking for? Oh, my brain is mashed potatoes. I got medicine for it, but I only just started taking it today, so I feel like I might want to let myself have a good long night's sleep. Probiotics, that's what I was looking for. Oh, you know what? I'm really excited for this raid. Yes, I don't know if I've gotten a raider before. I think so. But I am honored to have been asked to play alongside for TwitchCon. There's a really exciting show that's being put together the same weekend, a walking distance from the con itself in the evening. And I was asked to perform alongside a fellow Nashville streamer, Samuel Tucker Young. I played a couple gigs with him and he's awesome. And he started a project with another music streamer, Anna Luther. And their duo is Paper People Chain. I didn't plan this in advance. Don't make fun of me. Anyway, I'm really excited to get to work with both of them. And I just ran through the set for the first time last weekend, and I'm really excited with where it's going. Typing. Anna Luther. But the three of us will be performing the weekend of TwitchCon, and at that very same show is going to be a whole lot of other really talented music streamers, so just keep your ear open if you're in San Diego for TwitchCon. Thank you again, everybody, so very much. And I'm going to tell the cats that I'm going to go cat sit that you all say hello. Yes. Please say hello and give warm hugs and wonderful follows and attention for Anna. And I will see you tomorrow if you want to show up. Bye.